Okay, in this video we're going to look at stuff you've learned previously, like sketching cylinders and sketching crates and combining those together to actually, how could we turn that into an idea? So if you have a look at this image that will just be coming on the screen here, that is my inspiration for trying to design maybe a jewelry box. Now you notice that the product for the inspiration isn't a jewelry box, but I can adapt that and kind of try and use it for my idea. So I'm going to take that inspiration, I'm just going to draw myself out a proportional crate here. I'm going to make it fairly small, in fact quite equal, so you can see the sides here are fairly equal, and I'm going to start thinking about generating some ideas from that. So like you learned for cylinders, if we mark the halfway points on the top, and our ellipse kind of goes in the top there to indicate a little bit of circular shape at the top there. If you want, you can put the bottom part of the ellipse in as well to create a cylinder sort of shape there. So I'm using crates and cylinders here. Now looking at that inspiration, I had a few different kind of cylinders around it to make up where the spices were held, but in this case I'm going to use it to hold jewelry. So I'm going to just draw another box crate just off that circle. I'm using the circle as a guide to see where I'm going to do that. And on the top of there I'm just going to draw another ellipse. Now this is all rough right now. I'm going to darken it in and decide what I want to keep later. I'm going to use that as a guide, and I'm going to start sketching ellipses around that. Like that. Okay, so I can maybe put the bottom of this cylinder in and then join those up, and then that gives me a cylinder here. I'm going to bring that down around there. Another ellipse at the bottom, just roughing it in. I wouldn't see the edge of that because this bit here would be hiding it. So I'm just going to darken in there what I've got. So I want to keep that like that. See the top of that, and I'd see some of that edge. I'd see the top of that one, see the top of that one, top of that one, top of that one, and I would start seeing more of that edge there. Ellipse there, ellipse there. Suddenly, kind of idea for how that could be held. All right, we are going to put a little extra cube on the top here. I'm going to draw another ellipse in there, like that. Sketch that in. I'm going to give this one some lines around here to indicate that that will be grip to hold that. And maybe I have this bottom ellipse as a base. I'm going to bring that up a little bit, like that. Draw another ellipse in here. So using all the shapes that I've used. This ellipse can come in here. So I have another cylinder, and maybe this bit comes down. Maybe I shouldn't have did that one there. But we see how I've used all of the angles in the crate to kind of build up an idea. And maybe that these parts would have lids, and there would be different pieces of jewelry inside that. This bit here could allow that to spin on this base here, and again this is a cylinder here at the bottom, and we've used the crate to get all the angles correct, and I've used that image that you saw at the beginning as inspiration for that. So that's how you can use crates and cylinders to build drawings into ideas.